All right, so we want to, of course, speak matters, reports, county reports, and of course yesterday we started here at KTN News 47 days of accountability, looking at all the 47 counties and how they've been able to spend some monies, what has been happening, and we'll be doing this for the next 47 days. And yesterday we started with Kisumu County. Now this county was among the counties that were adversely mentioned in the latest audit report on corruption by the Auditor General. Now the county has a long story of unclear expenses ranging from double payments to unfinished projects. Rashid Ronald visited two of the projects where the county is alleged to have lost millions of shillings.
The candid report from the Auditor General's office did not spare Kisumu County under the leadership of Jack Ranguma. Several millions of shillings are alleged to have disappeared thanks to corruption. And among the avenues that saw public money go to waste include this road, the forum's Lolwe Road in Migosi, which was scheduled for tarmacking. Instead, the contractor is alleged to have failed to complete the work despite having been duly paid.
Sasa hii barabara walipatia contractor kazi ya kuitengeneza. Na tangu waanze kuitengeneza walitengeneza mara ya kwanza ikakuja ikaharibika. Tena wakarudi mara ya pili wakatengeneza, tukadhania sasa wanaweka lami. Imekaa karibu miezi miwili hawajaweka lami venye walitengeneza. Siku hizi mamayo inabidi mpaka wenye wanaishi hapa karibu wanachukua mamayo wanaweka kwa barabara juu watu wanakimbia speed.
Barabara itengenezwe iweke bumps kenye inaweza gari kukuja ina slow kwa mbali, hata mtoto akicross ana slow kwa mbali. Kitu cha kwanza watu kenye wanafanya biashara hapa hivi wao wanateseka sana juu ya fumbi kenye iko hapa.
Elsewhere, another 6 million shillings was set aside for the construction of a ward at Lumumba Health Center. But the contractor pocketed the money, according to the report, and vanished before completing the project. The building was done up to the roof level. No windows, doors, let alone plastering.
We already have 4 or 5 chief officers and senior directors within Jack Ranguma's government who have been implicated in other corruption. You know we've got the 280 million shillings Ward Development Fund. You know we've got some money, 35 million shillings for cyber security of this town. Assembly, which is the oversight authority in this town, has already recommended to the governor to suspend these senior officers to undergo further investigations. They've been interviewed by EACC. Some of them have been summoned by CID, yet they are still in office.
Kisumu County has performed dismally. I do not blame an individual, but collective responsibilities has failed us in Kisumu.
Along the streets of Kisumu, it's mixed reactions.
Ufisadi imetuchangia kwa county, tuseme kwa maofisi yao.
Tunalaumu sana ma MCS wetu wamekosa kujibika vilivyo vile wanaweza kukabiliana na ufisadi, sababu wanapea governor kazi ngumu, sababu wanatisha governor. Sasa ufisadi inaendelea sababu governor anaogopa kuwa impeached.
Ingawaje tujasikia sana kama kuna wizi inaendelea sana, lakini kama ingawaje hata tunafikiria mpiga filimbi kama analala, sababu tujasikia filimbi tumepigiwa kwamba kuna pesa inapotea, lakini mpiga filimbi akipiga filimbi tutajua kwamba kuna. Lakini kwa sasa hii tunaona kazi Jack Ranguma anafanya mzuri, na tunatarajia next year tutajaribu, Mungu akitumjalia tena atafanya mengi kushinda labda amefanya kwa sasa hivi.
Na vile unajua mambo ya ugatuzi nayo ilianza bado mtoto mchanga. So tunaomba gavana wetu afanye kama vile gavana wa Kwale County vile alivyofanya wa Kilifi. Akipata kama mwingine kuna ufisadi, ili aondolee, akae kando kwanza uchunguzi fanyike. Ikiwa sawa ndio basi arudi kwa kazi.
The Auditor General report is bad news to most of the county governments and, if you like, governors across the country. And of course, some of the opponents have started using the report to campaign against them as we approach the 2007 general election. Rashid Ronald, KTN News, in the county of Kisumu.
All right, and so like I mentioned yesterday here at KTN News, we began a serious coverage on the 47 days of accountability, looking at all the counties and what the latest auditor's report had to say about some of the spendings that have been taking place in the different counties here in the country. And so for Kisumu County, which we started with, apart from the unfinished roads projects that Rashid Ronald was talking about, let's just look at other issues. Fine. So there's this other road, Forens Lolway Road. Now, this one, it costed about 2.9 million shillings. 2.9 million shillings. So that was the cost of that. But it had serious issues. Now, one of the issues was that the contract works were just for 1 month, but the works were evaluated just a day after signing on the 21st of May 2015. Now, what happened is that there was no value for money achieved because the physical verification work totaled to just 718,000 shillings. But what happened is that the county government ended up paying 2.9 million shillings. All right, let's now continue to the other piece of report there. Okay, so that's still about the Forens Lolway Road. There was really no value for money. Like I mentioned, this was the work done was valued at 718,000 shillings, 100,000 shillings, but the payment was 2.9 million shillings. All right, let's now proceed to the other one. And okay, so payments to the Council of Governors. This money's 11,073,289 was paid to the Council of Governors. Now that is what happened in that instance, and of course, so many issues there. Now this was an overpayment, as the amount demanded by the Council of Governors was just 7.9 million shillings, about 8 million, and so that is about 3 million shillings on top, an overpayment of 3 million shillings paid to the Council of Governors. Now, about that again, there was an additional 3 million shillings which was paid for furniture that was meant for and delivered to the Council of Governors. Not clear why the County of Kisumu was actually paying for this. Why were they paying for the furniture to the Office of the Council of Governors? So this is the money's 3 million shillings, about actually almost getting to 4 million shillings paid for furniture for the CAG, the Council of Governors office. Not really clear why Kisumu County had to do this. All right, so that is just one of the other issues about that came about this report. Payments to the Speaker of County Assembly, now 26,000 per month, which totaled to 494,000 shillings. Now that, of course, had serious issues, and of course, there are issues why the county speaker had to be paid this amount of money, the 26,000 shillings per month, which totaled to 494,000 shillings, about 500,000. So that, of course, is one of the other issues that came about. There are also issues to do with ghost workers. Ghost workers, it is said that additional 46 employees still on the payroll, even though they have attained the retirement age of 60 years. The other issue is what you're seeing on your screens. The Speaker of the County Assembly was paid a monthly special duty allowance, 26,000 shillings, contrary to the Salaries and Remuneration Commission circular of 27th of November 2013, totaling to 494,000 shillings. All right, the other issue, 12 officers paid salary arrears of 13 million shillings for different earnings and allowances. No reason was given for this. So as you can see, quite a number of issues really have come about in regards to this latest audit report by the Auditor General, of course, bringing issues to do with this spending of the counties. Remember, like I mentioned, it is a 47 days of accountability here at KTN News, and we'll be focusing on different counties and how they have been spending. All right, so now I want to bring in Maurice